Well, I kind of have a tough question for you, and I don't mean to go dark, but I just think that there's people out
Okay.
there that need help. So,
Yes,
what
absolutely.
would you say to those that say, "What is the point of living?" When I have nobody that loves me, I have no reason to continue living. What's the point?
I would say the point is, first of all, you have to change your mindset. Like, hoping other people will love you or help you or come to save you is almost a waste of time. In Kriya Yoga, we don't wait for anybody. We do our own inner work, right? So if you're depending on other people, you're probably going to be disappointed a lot because no one's really going to happen the way you want it to happen. I have a 15-year-old daughter. She never happens the way I wanted 100%. She has her own individuality, her own personality. She's going to learn from her mistakes or do her own path. And I could just help her, give her some blueprints or lead by example to help her. But so if you're hoping other people will come to save you, you're almost wasting your time. So we do our own inner work so we don't depend on anybody. No matter what the Maya delusional world does or anybody does, it doesn't matter because we're aligning ourselves with the divine or God or Babaji ourself, right? So we don't care what other people think because they really don't matter. It's
Yeah.
a individualized personal thing. So if you're hoping somebody else will love you, you have the wrong mindset. You do whatever you want, and if people want to come along with the journey, then that's fine. If they don't, it's okay. But it doesn't change how you have a perspective. Are you mentally exhausted, consistently overwhelmed, and just craving some peace? I used to live in that mental chaos too, but Kriya Yoga gave me something no one else could: stillness in my mind, calmness in my heart, and energy in my body. You don't have to keep living in survival mode. Book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com or join my free school at freekriyayoga.com. We just don't give up, no matter what. I look at this life like Babaji gave me this true blessing of being a Kriya yogi, and I'm going to just go as far as I can. And I'm never going to give up. I'm going to do as much as I can and try to help as many people as I can. And I'm not trying to cut that process short. The enlightened beings, the Cetas, right? They were masters of alchemy and medicine. And the reason they did this, because they wanted to live as long as possible so they could get as far down the road as possible. Because in the yogic tradition, they believe when you reincarnate, you pick up where you left off. So you want to go as far as you can, and you don't want to stop short the process, right? You want to go as long as you can and try to get as far down the path as you can. Because if what they say is true and you reincarnate where you left off, you'll be leaving off in a better place, And yeah, I understand it's hard out there, and there's so many distractions and so many things to bring you down. It's a total war zone. It's a total minefield out there. But if you have the right perspective, like no matter what happens, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do the best I can and heal myself the best I can and try to use the tools to dissipate my pain as best as I can. And no matter what happens, I'm never giving up no matter what. So yeah, I would just go as far as you can. Realize that this is a highly personalized and individualized path. And if you're waiting for other people to save you or help you or give you assistance on the path, you might be waiting for a long time. So, and your inner work, no one can do for you. Only you can do the inner work for yourself. So, it's best to have that kind of perspective also. Like, no one can do the inner work for me. Like a lot of people are like, I can magically give you enlightenment with my magic wand. It doesn't work that way. You have to do the inner work, and you'll raise your vibration and bring your awareness up. So what, in my perspective, it's like Baba Ji gave me more something more useful and more powerful than a bar of gold. A bar of gold, I'm going to spend it one day, it's going to be gone. But with these lifetime Kriya yoga practices that I integrate in my life, it's going to carry me and help me through life and give me the right mindset and the right breathing and the right perspective to navigate life no matter what happens, right? Like I always say, my favorite saying in yogic philosophy is said, no matter what happens, don't let anything shake your samadhi. So I always like to have that kind of perspective. Like, even though the world is super crazy and super distracted, I just keep my meditative state calm and peaceful, no matter what. The bomb is coming down right now. Doesn't matter. I'm still in my meditative samadhi state, right? You know, the war is coming. Doesn't matter. I'm still in my meditative samadhi state. So the aliens just landed on your lawn. Doesn't matter. I'm still in my calm meditative state. So when you start changing your perspective and you realize that you are the king of your castle, and it's highly personalized and highly individualized, you don't really wait for anybody else, or you don't really care what anybody else thinks of your practice. So once you can climb that mountain and be comfortable who you are inside yourself, then nothing can really affect you. So I would say, no matter what other people say or how you feel, just never give up. Say, I'm going as far as I can and see how far this thing can take me. And, there's so many things to destroy your physical body out there. Don't destroy it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like have self-love for yourself. Love yourself.
Always love yourself. Always have self-love for yourself. Always speak highly of yourself. Like we said before in the sad song, our body is mostly water. So we talk great to our body. So we create great shapes and we uplift the water. We vibrate the water in our body. You know, you don't want to talk bad to it and make ugly shapes, and that drags you down even more. So you're always, all our Kriya Yoga Masterclass techniques are to raise our vibration, not lower our vibration. So we're constantly like climbing out of that ditch or climbing out of that pit, like up, 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 not down, down, down.
Up.
So Veronica, you've been here since the beginning. We're always going up. The elevator's always going to the top floor. So we're never trying to go down into the lower physical chakras, like the lower three, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, or the navel chakra. Those are where like ego, desire, jealousy, anger, these type of things dwell. So we're always trying to lift out of that. We always want to cross the bridge of the heart chakra, the anahata, to go to the higher chakras, right? The more spiritual chakras. The lower physical chakras, we're trying to stay away from that. We got enough problems as it is. We're not trying to go back there. It's like if you went to the ghetto and you got robbed, you're trying to go back there? No, you're trying to stay away from that situation, right? You're like, if you had a fight with the devil or war with the devil, you're not trying to go back and fight with him. You're trying to stay away from him. Like, all right, you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here, and whatever, So we're always trying to go to we're always trying to sit on a cloud in the astral plane or heaven. We're never trying to go down and roll in the mud with the pigs. So that's kind of how I look at it. So we're always raising our vibration up, 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 not down, 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 My guru told me, he said, Vedguru Dev, you wear all white. Why would you run a roll in the mud with the pigs and get all your nice, beautiful, pure white clothes dirty, right? So I always try to look at it that way, like staying away from that, like I'm
Yeah.
always trying to raise my vibration upward. So yeah. So that would probably be my best perspective. And be grateful for the gift you have. You have a great body. Yeah, sometimes it breaks down, but sometimes your car gets a flat tire. Sometimes you need to change your oil. It's part of it. We all go through it. So I don't want anybody out there to feel like they're on an island that this only happens to you. It happens to everybody. It happens to me too.
Yeah.
I even in my highly aware state or my higher vibrations, I have to go through things too. Like it's just part of it. So you kind of have to balance 1 foot in the world, but 1 foot out of the world. And that's kind of what these Kriya yoga techniques give you, the right perspective. So if you integrate them in your daily practice and you be mindful of everything you do and everything kind of becomes a meditation, then you have a good perspective to not get attached to anything. So that's what I would say. But treasure your physical body because it's the vehicle that carries around your soul
Yeah.
in it. Even your car, you got to change the oil or I don't know, wash it every once in a
Yeah.
while or
Regular
put
maintenance.
regular maintenance, put air in the tire. So look at your body that way. Sometimes things need to be fixed. It happens. But if you have the right mindset, you'll tackle it better. If you're like Chicken Little and you hide under your bed, why the sky is falling, why did this happen to me? It's going to make it harder to come out of that pit, that painful pit. So just have the right perspective and like, all right, that's what we're doing today. Let's dance. I'm ready
Yeah.
for it. And you look for the opportunity to dance as much as possible.
We got jokes back here. Paul, he says, dang, I was waiting for the aliens to show up and save me. Well,
Well, you might be waiting a long time, or you might happen tonight.
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, don't wait for the aliens to save you, save yourself.
Yeah.
But and you want to have a good perspective, an unfearful perspective if the aliens do come, so you don't scare them away. Like this guy has good vibrations, let's stay and have some tea. Or this guy's in a fearful state and he's scared of us and we don't trust him, we don't know what he's going to do, let's get out of here. So have the right vibration, so even if interstellar beings come and visit you, you're on the same frequency with them and you could relate to them.
Yeah.
Watching endless spiritual videos didn't change me. I wanted to feel peace, not just learn about it. Kriya Yoga changed my nervous system, helped me sleep deeply, and brought me emotional balance that I didn't think was possible. If you're ready for real transformation, not just theory or stories, join the free Kriya Yoga School at freekriyayogamasterclass.com or book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com. If that speaks to you, give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more teaching straight from my heart right here.